So today's video is going to be more of an update video, because right now, if you monitor this price movement of Bitcoin starting in a weekly time frame, the price of Bitcoin does looks like it is going to close below this 38.20 Fibonacci level, because we are aware closing below this 38.20 Fibonacci level has led to some decent price correction in the past Bitcoin price action. Right, you can see here finding support has led to some really nice impulsive move, but getting rejection or price failing to find support at this 38.20 has led to some decent price pullback that has brought us all the way back towards the bottom of this channel. Here you can see rejection came at the bottom of the channel. Plenty of times similar scenario has unfolded again and again. Right, you can see is finding support, impulsive move, but failing to find support when the trend was heading to the downside brought us all the way back towards the bottom of the channel. You can see a similar scenario, support, but once the support got broken, price also saw pullback that brought us all the way towards the bottom of the channel. So right now, that's why what we want until tomorrow, until this week ends, the price of Bitcoin should not close below this 38.20 Fibonacci level that is sitting around $35,500. So if that is going to happen, then we are going to focus on the lower price target that is at 23.61 Fibonacci percent, and that is around $27,189. So let's see how this one is going to play out, because we still have 2 more days left until this weekly candle closes, but also here in a daily time frame. And also guys, I would really appreciate if you could take just 2 seconds of a time and destroy that like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. And also guys, let me make you aware, BYBIT right now is providing around $1,610 deposit bash bonus, and this one is for limited time only. The only thing you have to do is sign up using my ref link down below. The sign up process would take you only 2 or 3 minutes of your time, and if you already have a BYBIT account and you want to claim this bonus one more time, then you have to create a new email address and follow this process one by one. Let me show you very quickly. After signing up, just go to promotion and click on the latest promotion. $1,610 reward up for grabs. Click on this. Here's how you can claim your bonus. $1,010 bonus for new users in the deposit bonus bash page. Up to $100 in reward hub, and 500 worth of bonus are available in the referral program. Click on this deposit bonus bash, scroll downside, then you will see the reward table, how you can claim your bonuses, the rules and terms, and just click on join now. That's it guys, and now let's jump into our chart. I have actually included this Williams Alligator indicator, RSI indicator, and this T3 CCI, because if you monitor the price movement in a daily time frame using this Williams Alligator indicator, whenever you see this crossover happening, I mean the blue line crossing over the red and the green line, that is the sign we have to be careful, and that will also indicate the trend here is very weak, and we could see potential downward price movement. Because you can see here, whenever you see opposite, I mean this green line at the top and the blue line at the bottom, that usually indicates the trend here is going to continue in an upward direction. But when you see this blue line at the top and the green line at the bottom, that usually indicates some changes might be coming very soon. Because if you monitor the price movement of Bitcoin, you can see when we had this massive price pullback from last year, crossed over the red line and the green line, right, that indicated, hey, the trend might be weakening, or there might be some changes coming very soon. And after that, we saw this price pullback. You can see here, this bearish scenario happened here, this bearish scenario happened here, and after that we saw this pullback. After that we saw pullback. But if you look to the downside, exactly when we had this bullish crossover, the RSI line also starts moving above 50 level, and T3 CCI also starts indicating, hey, now we are in a positive territory, indicating the trend here might be continuing upward direction. But to the downside, when the trend is going to change or showing some weakness, you can see bearish crossover has already appeared. And if you look to the downside, you can see when we had this bearish crossover, RSI also started going below 50 level, indicating, hey, the trend here is weakening. And not only that, also the T3 CCI started entering the negative territory. So right now we have to be very careful, because in a weekly time frame, the Bitcoin price does look very weak, and also here in a daily time frame, the price is clearly flashing a weakness. So we have weekly very weak, daily does look very weak, and also this another bearish scenario, which is the distribution phase from Wyckoff. Right now this scenario looks also like it could play out. Why? Because we did talk about the distribution phase from Y curve also, and according to this distribution phase, right now where we might be is around this phase E area, and phase E is area where the price starts heading to the downside. So now many bearish scenarios are appearing in a weekly time frame, in a daily time frame. So what we want at any cost price here is still to try finding support above this 35,500 area, because if that's going to happen, then maybe we could still see some sort of a price movement trying to break out of this Williams alligator indicator, and also here trying to see some sort of a relief rally, right? If this 35,500 support is going to hold the price, but any sort of rejection below that, we could see potential price movement here to the downside. And I'm being very, very frankly to you, because you can see clearly the supply around this area is a lot, right? So there is supply and demand problem, and that is also causing this price to see pullback type of scenario. But in a short term right now, if you look at this price structure in a smaller time frame, you can see here. So now if we look at the price action of Bitcoin in a smaller time frame, what we can do here, guys, is we can simply add this scenario, right, which actually looks like a very nice symmetrical triangle. So symmetrical triangle is a bullish scenario. So in a smaller time frame, we might see some impulsive move playing out for Bitcoin if the support here at the lower line is going to be there, because in the past Bitcoin price action, you can see finding support at this lower line area of the symmetric triangle has led some very nice impulsive move. So that's why in an hourly time frame, if we are going to find support, right, this here could be a small double bottom type of scenario, and we could see potential upward price movement. But we are aware in a bigger time frame, I mean in a daily time frame, we are seeing bearish scenario unfolding. But in a smaller time frame, the price could actually show us some sort of a impulsive move playing out, because this formation here, the symmetrical triangle, mostly leads to a potential upward price movement. And not just only because of this, but also if you look at the price movement here, right, what we can do is we can simply add this ascending channel type of scenario playing out, because according to this ascending channel, you can see, let me remove the upper line of the symmetrical triangle. You can see this does look like it's also forming a very nice ascending channel here in a smaller time frame. So support here to the downside is there, right? This is the final support around 35,000. So that's why if the 35,000 support is going to be there, we could actually see some really nice impulsive move here in a smaller time frame. But we are aware in a daily time frame and in a weekly time frame, the price of Bitcoin does looks very weak. So that's why right now, if we are going to follow this ascending channel and also the symmetrical triangle, if this lower line support is going to be there, right, around this 35,000, then we could actually see some really nice impulsive move playing out. But we are aware in a daily time frame and also in a weekly time frame, the price here could be still in a bearish scenario, even though the smaller time frame is flashing some sort of a bullish scenario playing out. Because not just only because of the ascending channel or the symmetrical triangle here in a smaller time frame, but if you also add, let's say, this price movement here, right, you can see here, guys, if this is going to play out, right, this could also be a very nice inverted head and shoulder type of scenario. So that's why this impulsive move here actually could give us hope that now the price of Bitcoin could see some more impulsive move following after this support here to the downside from the lower line area of the ascending channel and also the symmetrical triangle. So guys, these are some of the scenarios I thought sharing with you in today's episode. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye guys.